Fort Worth, Texas. And if you need to, you can find us online at any time at tarpleatmusic.com. So, cool little Jackson here. This is one of many pointed head guitars. We like to call them pointy head guitars because it's always kind of a weapon as well. But rock and roll, right? It's just killer. So, this is a really inexpensive one, but we were really surprised when we started doing this video. So this is the JS11 as part of the Dinky series, which is their, double cutaway kind of two humbucker style guitar. This, of course, is Snow White. You can get it in gloss black, metallic blue, or metallic red as well. And they're just little simple shred machines, kind of. So it's a poplar body. This is the satin neck. It's a bolt-on maple neck. And the fretboard is actually amaranth, which a lot of people know it as like Purple Heart, right? So part of that wood, you can get a real purple kind of a grain to it. But it's harder than maple and actually makes a great fretboard too. Obviously, this isn't part of the real purple wood, right? But it is the wood that comes from that. It's a 12-inch flat radius. There is a graphite reinforced truss rod in it. 22 jumbo frets. All right, so that's shred specs, right? And the weird thing about this thing is that it actually is a 25.5 scale length, but it feels like a short scale. It's pretty cool. And so you kind of get this nice flat fretboard. It feels a little more of a short scale and stuff, but it screams, So cool dome knobs, very simple. You got a full volume, of course, full tone there. Die-cast tuners. And these, they literally call them Jackson high output humbuckers, and we were pretty impressed because they're hot. It's like these are pretty loud. And of course, you just got a 3-position blade here that switches between when you're there, you're in the neck, and then you can get both, or you can go to the bridge like that. So we're gonna do this clean, because we do it clean. I don't know. I don't think I could ever play this guitar clean again because it sounds so good when it's got overdrive through it. Kind of what it's meant for, but we want to give a fair representation of what the pickups can do clean. We're just going through Black Star St. James here. No reverb, equal EQ, just trying to send a clean of dry signal as we can, so you can kind of get an idea. And of course, we will do some stuff overdriven as well. All right, so we heard this guitar on its own, but I'd like to know what it sounds like in a song that I wrote before. All right, let's hear it. Hit it, boys. Okay, so Snow White and the Seven Notes. No, this is just I really play 5 notes because mostly pentatonic. This is a crazy. This is under $200. Okay, so is it slimmed down and very basic? Yeah, but we were talking about how this is one of the few guitars we felt like in every single switch was a pretty big difference, right? And so it's hard not to be really impressed with an inexpensive guitar like this. As someone for me who, you know, would like to be a shred guy but really not, but I can get on this and not spend a fortune and kind of get I can get the flat, you know, 12-inch radius here, the neck that feels that way, and of course really high output. So this is a blast to play. I've only seen pictures of the other car, but the red and blue are great. Very, you know, old school Jackson metallic look, and of course gloss black is great until you get 700 people's fingerprints on it. But the colors look great, and if you look in the back here, there's some great contouring. You know, for for an inexpensive guitar, very easy to work on here, and it does have a trem. It's got a 2-point trem that you can get in there, so you can get a little bit of. We haven't messed a ton with that. It probably can't go too ballistic in Holden tune, just being realistic, but you could definitely get, you know, a little vibrato going on and stuff like that. But this is just a really fun guitar. So for me, the market's kind of all over the place. A beginner who really likes kind of metal, and that's what they're going to probably get into, just get them on this guitar, right? Because this is the fretboard and the type of frets they're going to want eventually anyway, and you're not breaking the bank at all, and it's a Jackson product, right? So there's that, and then there's someone like me who, man, I like to have a really high output humbucker in my arsenal, but I'm rarely going to use it. I'd buy something like this just to have in the arsenal, right? Because it's inexpensive, but man, if I just need a big crunch, I can get it. I don't know. I just really pretty impressed with that whole aspect. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening to this thing. And if you're in the market for something that's kind of an inexpensive, maybe, you know, for a student or to add to your repertoire of instruments, this would be one to look at. It's, you know, like I said, I mean, I didn't spend 9 hours with it, and I didn't play a 4-hour gig with it, right? So take this all with a grain of salt. But great little guitar, man. This is killer. Enjoyed doing it. So, hey, if you liked my video, I appreciate it if you gave us a like, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And we're, you know, dropping videos all the time, and we just keep growing and growing. We're so blessed. And so if you'd like to know as we drop more videos, you can just hit the little bell there, turn on the notifications, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.